Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky15, and in this video I'll be giving you my Lucky 15 predictions for tomorrow's horse racing action, as usual here on the channel. Before we get stuck into tomorrow's horse racing action, I just want to mention a couple of things. First of all, I'd like to thank all the nice support and all the messages that I got from you guys. Obviously, if you haven't been aware, I've been away the last couple of weeks. I had to have an operation, I had to have major surgery with a bowel reconstruction, and the first stage of that has gone really well. So thanks for all your support there, and it's really good news. They were able to do all they wanted to. It's just my recovery took a little bit longer than I first thought. I was only in hospital for 4 days, but it was a really lengthy operation. I was in theatre for 9 hours in the end, so that is quite a long time. So my body's taken quite a while to get the anaesthetic out of its system, and also as well to manage the aches and pains you often get after having this kind of surgery. So I'm now in a good state where mentally I can focus on the race, and I have been focusing on it in my recovery, and it really did help me get through it. But yeah, I haven't really been in a state of mind to do some videos until today. I did do also as well a video today for the Punters page. If you don't follow the work that I do for them, I've been working with them since February. I don't know why you haven't checked out. If you've been a follower of mine for ages, just type in the Punters page and you'll find the tips I give over there. We've had every month I've been working for them, we've always been up in profit. So yeah, go and check them out over there. It was Artie Campbell today at Hereford. Good game ride for Richard Johnson, who was riding for Bernard Llewellyn there. The horse didn't want to know about it really going to the front, but in the end, typical Johnson managed to see the job done, and it was a good game ride in the end. Anyway, we'll get straight into the action for tomorrow, and we start off at Bath in the 220, where they got a very good card on tomorrow, and we go for a horse here called Final Choice. Round about 7-1 with bookmakers at the moment, trained by Adam West, and Charlie Bennett is booked for the ride. Now this horse is going to be in the first time blinkers tomorrow, which I think is an interesting move. Used to be a jumps horse with Warren Greatorex, where it showed some ability over the hurdles, but really was a little bit temperamental, and has been given a flat campaign this year and has been doing okay, notched up a couple of wins on the all-weather. But I thought of a mark of 67 tomorrow on this race on the turf at Bath. It had actually quite a good chance and was probably overpriced. I would like to take the Paul Nicholls horse on. I think the even money for it at the moment is quite a very short price there, and I think Final Choice should be a lot shorter and should be something like 4-1. So I thought it would be a good selection to kick us off tomorrow. We then go to the 4:05 at Nottingham with a horse called Elasia, round about 9-4 bookmakers at the moment. You might remember when we did our live vlogging at the racecourse, when we do those days, it was a Goodwood last time, and we put up this horse Elasia, and it won for us under a good game ride from the front. And this is the kind of horse that it is starting to become. Goes to the front, makes a run, and then normally is too good for anything else to pass it. And it's by Nathaniel as well, and the soft ground should really help Elasia tomorrow. By Nathaniel, a lot of his offspring like cutting the ground, and I thought this horse probably should have a little bit too much class for the rest tomorrow. So Elasia is at 9-4 in the 4:05 at Nottingham. We then go for our third selection with some jump action at Wetherby, and I like a horse here called Oak Vintage. You might remember we actually did put up this horse when it won last time out at Sedgefield by 19 lengths, was raised £11 by the handicapper for that, trained by Anne Hamilton. Ross Chapman is able to claim free tomorrow. This horse has been really progressive, and I could definitely see it maybe having a little bit more room for improvement off its current mark of 130, and I think if it goes to the front tomorrow, it could be maybe a little bit too hard to peg back. So Oak Vintage it is at 10-3 in the 4:55 at Wetherby. And then end the video with a horse called Midnight Shadow in the 5:25 at Wetherby, which is 6-4 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Sue Smith. Danny Cook booked for the ride, was a very good novice hurdler last year, running in some decent races, and actually won the Scottish champion hurdle, beating Claimant Hagan Forgan of Nicky Henderson, who's said to be a good horse. And I thought tomorrow this horse could go really well. Even though it's had a break, no concerns for me going fresh. Won last season at Uttoxeter first time out, so no worries there. And I thought this horse here, Midnight Shadow, should go really well. Still only 5 years old, unexposed, and I'm expecting a good start to its campaign tomorrow. So they're the selections for tomorrow's horse racing action. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button for more videos. Also as well, you can follow me on Twitter at LuckyLoaders15. Please gamble responsibly, and we'll be seeing you soon.